He uh he might have mastered Ultra Instinct.
I want some nasty! Are we having fun yet?
So once again, we're doing another draft prospect, and I have to say he reminds me of Goku. I mean, this guy has literally mastered Ultra Instinct. Okay, that was just so nerdy. I'm gonna explain what I mean by that in a minute. But big shout out to you guys once again for giving this suggestion. Once again, another guy I've not heard of, looked into him, and I have to say I like him, and I like him even more because of where he's projected in the draft. So let's go ahead and go into his stats first and foremost before anything. So overall, he's 6'8", 216 pounds, and I have to say I was highly confused by this. This 6'8", I was highly confused. How I usually go into this is I go into all of their highlights first, and I just get a overall feel of them as a player. I don't think about their size, their weight, their height, their wingspan. I don't think about any of that first. I just want to see how they utilize their body. And I have to say, I was shocked he was 6'8". I could have sworn if I had to guess he was 6'10". We'll talk about that in a minute. But overall, he's averaging about 17 points. Well, basically 17 points, 6.7 rebounds, 1 steal, 52 field goal percentage. Now, overall, if we're just looking here, he has really good stats, I would say. Like these are really solid stats, especially for his position and for what he's doing on the offensive end just in general, dude. He really plays hard. Now, this is what I want to talk about. When I said that he has Ultra Instinct, I'm pretty sure you see it already, right? Almost every single category, he does it fairly well. But not only that, his steals are out of this world, dude. I mean, if we're talking about the month of March alone, or well, February/March, it's pretty ridiculous. I mean, we're talking 3, 3, 3, 1, 3, 5, 5, 5, 4. Oh wait, wrong one. 2, 3, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3. Like, it's ridiculous the amount of steals that he gets. And it's just overall impressive. Now, what I've also seen from him is his rebounding. His rebounding is very, very good. He can really make his way around a rim. Anything that's around the rim, he excels at it. He has a crazy amount of instinct defensively and offensively. Now, this is what I like about him the most. And are you listening? This is what I like about him the most. He's projected to be, on most sites, a late first round pick. Now, that might have changed a little bit. And as you can see here, this website in particular, NBAscoutinglive.com, they have him right at the mid range. But I've seen quite a few people have him late. But mid to late is perfect because this guy is pretty doggone good. He's very confident in his game. He's pretty defined in what type of player he's gonna be. I don't think that he'll necessarily have a ceiling where he comes out of that and he becomes like a superstar big who can just score on anybody. I don't know. Anything is possible, especially if he goes to the San Antonio Spurs. Obviously, they'll work with him. But overall, he's very defined in his role. He's very defined in what type of player he is, and he is a bruiser. Now, going back to this 6'8", I'm shocked. 216, I am shocked because if you watch anything of him, he really knows how to utilize that body, and he is a big guy on the court. Even though it says he's 6'8", he looks 6'10". I mean, it's very impressive with what he's bringing on that side of the court. Also, I want to just bring this up. Overall, defensively, like I said, he's really good. Block-wise, he's a pretty decent blocker as well. I mean, I'm still not over the fact that he's 6'8". I'm not over it. All right, so let's get into this. So once again, I'm going to look at their pros and cons and tell you what I agree and disagree with. So pros: decent scorer off the dribble. Sure. Adequate shooter. Sure. Adequate low post scorer. And I agree with this adequate, by the way. This is a really good adjective. I wouldn't say that he's elite. As I say, he's pretty good at everything. So I wouldn't say he's an elite low post scorer. Leave that to the other guys we'll talk about. Excels at scoring on off-ball motion plays. Sure. I feel like they say that about everybody. Good rebounder. No. Elite rebounder, in my opinion. Like, he has a very good knack around the rim. I don't agree with just good rebounder. I think he's going to be an elite. Maybe he's just like great, and then he's gonna sprinkle on over to elite. But I would say great rebounder. Solid defender. Agree. Adept at collecting blocks and steals. Well, he's adept at collecting rebounds as well. I mean, I am really impressed with him around the rim. Like, he's good. Above average athlete. Yeah. Solid motor. Yeah. So cons: inconsistent shooter. Yeah, sure. I don't know. Actually, I don't know if I agree with that. I mean, even statistic wise, I don't know. I mean, these are pretty decent percentages. I mean, do you really expect him to do better? Like, the only one that stands out that's bad was this one when he went 2 for 7, but he only played 13 minutes. I'm assuming maybe an injury in there. I don't know. I don't know about that one. I don't know. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that in the highlights, nor do I see it in the stats. Needs to improve his playmaking skills. I don't necessarily think it's necessary. His prototype, I don't think he'll have to be a playmaking or have to increase his playmaking. You can say that about almost every center or forward. I'm sorry, he's not a center, forward. He seems like a center because he's just big. I don't know. Contend to force the issue too much on offense. Sure, but like I said, he's really good at utilizing his body. Can be undisciplined defensively. Maybe I just didn't see enough footage to see that. I haven't seen that. Not an elite athlete. Sure, I guess. He uses his body pretty well. High motor, good athleticism. I like him overall. All right, so Tari Eason is a strong physical combo forward that is having a good sophomore season. LSU right now. He's moving quickly up draft boards as his team was to get off to a 12-0 start. He'll need to improve his jump shot, but his athleticism, motor, and defensive versatility could make him an intriguing option for the NBA teams to consider. Currently, he projects to go in the mid-first round range for the 2022 draft. And as I said, I've seen this, the mid-first round draft, and I've also seen late first round draft. So if he's a late one and best one on the board, sure, why not? I said this many a times. I don't know if it's necessary if the Spurs right now, how we're constructed, to go all in on a position, to just say, no matter what, we're going to get a big with our first pick or something like that. If he were to be the first pick, I don't think that's necessary. I think you just go for the best player available and you deal with the outcome. I don't think that we're in a position, or we're privileged enough, privileged enough as a team to really just go in on a position. I think you just go in with whoever's the best possible option, because there's no definitive person you can really build around right now. But overall, Tari Eason, he's a good one, man. I really like him. He truly does have ultra instinct around that rim. It is amazing. He has a knack for it, man. Dennis Rodman. I'm just kidding. Okay, I'm just kidding, guys. I'm not going there. I'll get with you guys later, man. If you want to support the channel, as always, only $2 per month. Patreon and YouTube members. I'll get with you later. Till next time. Deuces, I guess. Yeah, deuces. I usually say that. Yeah, deuces.